Spartans20, welcome to Pony Express. Today, finally, oh my god, finally, what's been taking me so long to do this? I don't know. But anyway, I am finally going to be reading chapter 2 of Rejected. And that chapter would be called Broken Heart. Yep, chapter 2 of Rejected, Broken Heart. This is apparently supposed to be sad. Why do I read so many sad things? I don't know. Sorry it's been so long. I've been lazy and busy, so trying to work things out, get things ready to be working and stuff like that. And I decided to put a little bit more time into editing my videos. So, better quality, my friends. Better quality. Anyway, let's get to the awesome reading, and I'll tell you other updates at the end, because I have some awesome shit to say. Chapter 2 of Rejected. Here we go. Tutti Flute approached the schoolhouse, a lot more confident than she was on her walk over. She chose to ignore the fear of how Twist might react, choosing instead to only think about how she would reveal her feelings. She rehearsed different ways. She rehearsed different ways she might present the card, but no matter how much she tried, they still sounded a bit too awkward and embarrassing to say. She was lost in thought until the sound of her name snapped her back to reality. The voice was muffled, but it sounded like one of her classmates, Apple Bloom. Tuesday turned to respond, but stopped when she saw what was behind her. At first, it looked like a parachute, but Tootsie was quite certain parachutes weren't so glittery. Nor were they usually heart-shaped. Three fully-sized bulges squirmed under the thing until one of them managed to pop their head out and reveal themselves as Scootaloo. I'm not gonna do a Scootaloo impression because I can't do that at all. You don't want me to. It'll horrify you to death. Trust me. You will be horrified. Hey, Tutti Flute. Do you think you can lend us a hoof? Scootaloo asked. Two muffled voices echoed Scootaloo's request for help from somewhere beneath the paper tarp. Fuck. Tootsie giggled at the image before responding. Sure, I'll help you with... What is that thing, anyway? Sweetie Belle's head suddenly popped into view. I can't do Sweetie Belle either, so I'll just do kind of Pinkie Pie. This is our Hearts and Hooves Day card for Miss Cheerilee. Oh, well, it's definitely Tootsie rumbled. Well, fuck me. Tootsie rubbed her chin, looking for the right word. Big. With Tootsie's help, the Cutie Mark Crusaders were able to move the card up the steps and to the front of the classroom for Miss Shirley to see. Sorry. The sight of the huge heart-shaped card made Tootsie very aware of just how plain her own card was. She hoped that the words written inside would make up for the simple design. The Crusaders thanked Tootsie for her help, and she went to sit at her desk. At the desk, right across from Twist's own, was seated the Earth Pony that had taken up most of Tootsie Flute's morning thought. Twist. Okay, more Twist. Good morning, Tootsie, Twist said as her friend approached. Tootsie was surprised to notice that somehow Twist looked even prettier than usual. Aw, this is cute. Her mane and tail were bright and noticeably more bouncy. Her coat was warmer and softer than before. Her cutie mark of 2 candy canes crossed to form a heart was even more dazzling than ever. Tootsie tried not to stare too much as she sat down. Hey, Twist. You look pretty fancy today, Tootsie Flute said, placing her saddlebags nearby. The filly in question blushed as she responded. Yeah, yeah, I'm the just really excited for Hearts and Hooves Day, you know? Yeah, I know what you mean. Tootsie looked down at her saddlebags. What? I can't wait for the card exchange. At that moment, the bell for class rang, and the teacher, Miss Shirley, cantered into the classroom. Good morning, class, Shirley said. Shirley said to her students. The little ponies all greeted their teacher in unison before she continued. Now, we all know today is Hearts and Hooves Day. Celebration, so why don't we start with the annual card exchange? She trailed off as she noticed the huge paper heart being held up by 3 excited fillies. The class giggled and got up to begin exchanging cards. It was the do or die moment for Tootsie Flute. She pulled the card out. One moment. Man, I got a lot of editing to do. She pulled the card out of her saddlebags and held it to her chest, mustering all the courage she had. She would either gain love or lose friendship. It's not all true. But she had to do this. She turned towards Twist with words of confidence ready to leave her mouth, but they all evaporated when she opened her eyes. What? Oh, Truffle, I'd like you to have this card. Twist blushed as she gave the card to the colt next to her. His name was Truffle Shuffle. Huh, interesting. And he and Twist had become fast friends thanks to their natural love of sweets. It was only recently, though, that Twist had started to feel something more. It started happening every time she heard Truffle laugh or saw him smile or made candy with him. She had a crush on him, and today she finally convinced can she finally okay. Um 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 well, I'm confused right now because I'm confused. I don't even know what it says. It's just like, what? 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 So, I'm just gonna skip that. Basically, what I got out of this is, Twist likes some stallion, and that stallion likes her too. That's what I got out of it. Okay. Tootsie Flute was devastated. She felt her heart drop as she absorbed the whole scene before her. She didn't want to believe it, even though it was right in front of her. She had spent the morning unsure if things would be good or bad, but knowing that she wanted to take the chance to find out for sure. Now, she was no longer able to take that chance. It was taken away from her, quickly and quietly. She turned away to hide her feelings and to hide the now useless card. Tootsie started down at Tootsie stared down at the card. Fuck me. Tootsie stared down at the card in her hoof, which had been such a comfort before, but now it was the concentration of all her sadness. She watched as a single tear fell onto the card and smudged the pretty red ink. Her hoof ached on its own, slowly releasing its grip and letting the card tumble to the ground. Okay, class. Miss Cheerly got her students' attention. Now that the card exchange is done, who wants to play pin the tail on the heart on the pony? I'm scared now. They're gonna. Okay. I'm scared now. Someone save me. They're gonna pin tails in my heart. A small hoofed. Fuck. Small hoof nudged her, and Shirley turned with a smile. However, the smile quickly fell when she saw the state of the filly in front of her. Tootsie Flute seemed an all-around dimmer shade than usual. Her eyes were slightly red and pointed downward. Dejectedly? Okay. Shirley could easily tell that something was terribly wrong with the little pony. Tootsie Flute, are you alright? The teacher, bleh, the teacher bent down and tried to comfort Tootsie. I don't feel well. Can I go home? Tootsie asked in a shaky voice. Well, okay. If you're sure that's what you want to do, Shirley said. Tootsie glanced at something or someone behind Shirley, but quickly looked away. Yes, I'm sure. No, not this again. No. Sorry guys, my phone's being a bitch. One sec. Yes, I'm sure, the filly responded and turned towards the door. At this moment, Twist was in the back of the class, preparing to play pin the tail on the heart on the pony. She already had the heart. Where am I at? I lost my place. She already had the heart and just needed to find the blindfold. Walking through by a row of desks, she looked around for something to use, but stopped when she felt herself step on something small and pretty. Looking down, small and papery. Shit. Looking down, she saw that it was a hearts and hooves card. Twist picked it up, hoping to return it to whoever dropped it. The card was a little crumpled from her hoof stepping on it, and there was a smudge on the front, but no names, or who the card might be for or from. Twist decided to peek inside, hoping to find a name, but there was none inside. None inside either. Instead, she found only 3 words written in a neat writing synonymous with unicorn horn writing. I love you. Okay, well, that is that done with. I finally did it. This is actually a really good fanfic. I like a lot of fanfics. I read, and I know it's what I enjoy doing. I like reading, so I do it. So, now then a couple of comments like I promise you on every single one of these. Let's see. What is comment number uno on this little nice fanfic? I like this fanfic. It's good. Okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna find something short. There's not that many comments. So I'll read every single comment. There's not very many. So, Epic Guy. I like this guy's name. Epic Guy. Shout out to you. Okay, so to cut out here, which is Tootsie Flute, are you alright? I changed the first period after alright to a question mark. It follows a little better. It flows a little better. I agree with Dusty Sage too. I hope something good happens to poor Tootsie. Okay, and then in response to Epic Guy, the Cursed Spoke, which is the writer, the author, this guy who brought us this, in response to Epic Guy. Thanks for the feedback, and don't worry about Tootsie. She'll get the comfort she deserves. Heart. We'll find out very soon. There is no sound in the school, in the street, in the sky. No so humid as the sound of the beating of a heart. What the heck is that? I don't know. Okay, fine. I'm confused now. Okay, well, if you enjoyed this awesome video that I just made, and this awesome reading I just recorded, and this little red line moving across my screen now. So, I'll talk to you peoples later, and remember, give me feedback. Give me that awesome feedback that I know I need, because without it, I can't make videos. That's right. If you want me to do more, tell me you want me to do more, and tell me what you want me to do, because without things like that, I won't know what to do, and when I don't know what to do, oh, that just makes me want to cry. So, yeah, tell me what you want me to do, and I will talk to you peoples later. I'm SpartanX20, and this is Pony Express. Have a nice day.